Hi there, we're going to look at Ubuntu Linux on a HP 250 G5 Celeron laptop. Now I'm multi-booting here, so you can press F9, F10, F10 for your BIOS, F9 for your boot up sequence, boot up manager. There it goes there. We've got Windows, Ubuntu, Machia, PC Linux OS. Let's go to Ubuntu. I'm dual booting 4 operating systems here. There's Ubuntu, and from Ubuntu boot menu you can go to all the other operating systems including Ubuntu. It will start by itself. It starts in 10 seconds. I've set it to. And here we go. Ubuntu will come up just now. Ubuntu is the fastest out of the 4 to boot up on this particular machine. And here we go. There we go. Ubuntu is booting up now. And we are there. There is my username and password it requires, and we are using Ubuntu 17.04. There's a nice wallpaper for you. Here you can change your settings from the menu. You can't restart like you can in Windows 10 or Windows 8. Anyhow, let me pause it, and I just wanted to put my password in there, and let's boot up. Let's see how quickly it boots up. Let's see, Ubuntu, do your thing. Ubuntu Linux on my trusty HP 250 G5 Celeron. I was a bit short of bucks. I bought the Celeron. I should have bought the i3. Just paid 1,000 rand more, or 1,500 rand more. I should have bought the i3. Been much faster, and my stepson could play more games. Even though on Windows 10 you can play quite a lot of games, old games I've got from 2012, like Need for Speed Most Wanted works on this. So does Call of Duty Black Ops 2. What I like here is top. That's what I like. I always run it. It shows me my processors and shows me what's using up the CPU, and memory, who's using the most memory. When I update, so here we go. What else have we got here? We've got LibreOffice Writer, where you can write your letters and documents. We've got Calc, which is Excel, and you can write your documents there as well. Jumping around a bit. And then we've got PowerPoint. And here's your system settings. I don't know if I showed that already or not, because sometimes I had the video on pause and I was talking and I thought it was paused or not, and I thought it was paused, meanwhile it wasn't. But anyway, you can play around with that system settings. It's very self-explanatory. And let's see if anything's installing. There's nothing installing here. This thing is just a pain. I don't particularly want to install K3B because I don't burn from here. I burn from my Gaia if I want to burn. Or I burn from PC Linux OS because this partition is very small. It's like 10 or 15 gigs or something like that. I've only got a 500 gig hard drive. So let's close this. Let's see if it closes. Yeah, just go away. I mean, if you want to install K3B, you just say, it won't install now because it's running in the background. You just say sudo apt get install K3B, hit enter, put in your password and it will install it. And if you want to search for something, you just say apt cache search K3B, and then it should let's see what it finds there. There it finds K3B. If you know the name of the package, you can put it in there and you find it. I prefer the command line. It's much better to install from, for me anyhow, instead of these GUI things which don't work, take a month of Sundays to work half the time. Let's see Firefox. This is embarrassing. Well, this is embarrassing. This is a message I always get when I start Firefox. Firefox is a bit of a hog, a CPU hog. I've noticed on all the operating systems, especially on Windows, it's a memory hog. Doesn't use so much. And this is embarrassing. Only Ubuntu Linux it does this. You have to click restore every time. Well, on my particular Ubuntu Linux, I don't know. Maybe on yours it works better on that. So there we go. There we are. There we go. And there's my book again. Electronically and Chemically Hacking the Human Mind. Pawinski.co.za. It's Pawinski.co.za. You can just read it at the bottom. And there's a link there if you're interested in reading books, online books. It's about 50,000 words so far. I'm still writing it. I'm writing it as I go along. And then we've got Opera browser. There we've got Opera running, and there is my channel, my YouTube channel, and some of the videos I've uploaded. Now let's check, let me show you something. I'm running a VPN here. Opera comes with a free VPN, which doesn't work too well on my keyboard Monitor smartphone, but works fine on it works fine. The VPN works fine on my laptop, and on Opera web browser works quite nicely. I'm quite happy with it, and it gives you your IP address here. It shows that I'm somewhere in a different part of the world, even though it searches for google.co.za, but meanwhile my IP is somewhere else. I don't know how it picks up google.co.za instead of Google in the IP address of, like, I think this is supposed to be, I mean, connected to Netherlands now. So Google's a bit cleverer than the VPN, looks like it. Well, that's basically what I can show you. You can search here, for instance, if you want to search, you just put in a cal, there's it, and it shows you, there's a calculator. You want the calculator, just click on it and it pops up, and you can do your calculations. Ubuntu is quite nice, even though I prefer, I'll show you Machia Linux 6 later. I prefer Machia Linux 6, but sometimes I'm impatient and I prefer to use Ubuntu because it's fast. Machia Linux 6 is a bit slower to, it's a bit slower, on my finger again, it's a bit slower to download. Anyway, that's the day in the life of Marek on the HP 250 G5 Celeron, and filmed with the Kubot Magneto smartphone. And remember, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and click on it, click on it, click on it, send it to all your friends so I can have many clicks and hits. Well, that's about it. So remember to go to DistroWatch. I like DistroWatch. There's a new version of LTS Ubuntu that came out today. Or was it yesterday? Yesterday, there it is there. And you just go to DistroWatch. You can download all your Linux distros. That's distrowatch.com. And I'm always on distrowatch.com. So that's all, folks. Okay, cheerio.